Today I explain you about method overloading in Java using VS Code. What is method overloading? Method overloading in Java means having two or more methods or functions in a class with same name and different arguments, or we call it as parameters. So when we talk about methods were called as functions in like C and C++ programs. Here the terminology is changed in Java as methods. So method is a set of instructions which performs a particular task. So we write so many methods like addition or subtraction or display method. So each method is having its own purpose. Now what is method overloading? It implies that in a class, if we have two or more methods and the methods name are same, but the method parameter should be different. So here simply we can say like two or more methods with the same name but different parameters. So that concept is called as method overloading. Now it can be with a different number of arguments. So suppose you are writing one method called sum, sum, and in that you are passing something like int x comma int y. So there two arguments only we are passing, one x and one y. If I write the same function int sum with int x comma int y comma int z, so there the number of arguments are different. So in that way also we can make a differentiation among the methods. Or I can go for different data types of arguments. Suppose for one method called sum, we are writing int x comma int y. Next one you write the same method name as sum, but you write float x and float y. So there the data types are making difference. So these are the possible ways where we can differentiate among the method overloading. Now if you see an example of this, so I'm taking one class and the class name is example, and here I'm taking one method called sum, and this is the return type, and this is an access specifier for this particular sum. Now when you write public, it can be accessed by outside the class, like within a class within the same package, or a class outside the package also can call this one. Then we are writing sum as the method name, and we are passing two parameters, one is a and one is b, but both are integer category. Now you can write any logic inside this, and the return value should be an integer. Similarly, here you can see the sum method name is same. Here also sum and here also sum. The return type can change, but here I am writing the same one. But here int x comma int y comma int c. So here three are integers, here two are integers. Still there is no problem. This concept is called as method overloading, where number of parameters can make a change. Now if you can see the third one, still the method name should be same. Here, here and here. Then the return value is double. And here also you can see the A variable and B variable both are of double data type. So here the count is 2, here the count is 2. Then how can you make a differentiation? Nothing, but here it is an integer, here it is a double. So that can make a difference. So like this, you can go on writing a number of methods, but the concept, what you need to see here is the method name should be same. You can take any method name, but the method names, whatever you're repeating, no, the method name should be same. The parameters should be different in case of number as or in case of data types. Now I will show you the program of method overloading in VS Code. So just open the Visual Studio Editor. You need to have the software installed in your system. Then you can go for Visual Studio Editor. Now this is the environment for the Visual Studio Editor. Now here I will show you, I want to create one folder. So here you have an option to store the Java files. So here I am going for new folder and I'm making it as Java VS7. You can give any name. Now inside this, I want to create one file. there's a new file. You can see an option here, new file. Just type that, and here you can write method overload demo .java. That is an extension for all Java applications. Now here I'll take class followed by class test. I'm taking one class. Then here I'll write like public int sum with int a comma int b. And since I'm writing the return type as integer, I'll simply write return a plus b. Okay, so that will be add and return. Now one more method, public int sum with integer x, integer y, integer z. Now here I'll write like return x plus y plus z, because here also integer. Now one more function, public double sum of double a comma double b. Then here also I can write return a plus b. Now this is the logic for class test. I have taken 3 methods, one with 2 integers, one with 3 integers, one with 2 double values. Since the return type is not void, I need to compulsorily use return keyword to return the value wherever it is called. Now I will take the main class. After this you can write class. The main class should be same with the file name. So I'll write method overload demo. Okay. Now here I'll write public static void main. So already I've given the explanation of these keywords in earlier videos. So you can just refer my videos. Now I'm creating an object of test class. Test obj is an object equal new test, because I need to create an object of this class, because these methods are available in this class, so I need to create the object of only that class. So I'm creating class name object name equal to new constructor. Now I'm printing system.println obj dot sum of 5 comma 10. 5 is an integer, 10 is an integer. So this function is called, and it will add 5 plus 10 and return the value, and that value which is returned like 15 will print here, because you are putting in println only, no, directly you are going to get your answer here 15, output is 15. Now second time the println statement, you are calling obj dot sum of 5 comma 10 comma 15. So 15 and 15, so all 3 values will be storing here, 5, 10 and 15. You add this 5, 10, 15 plus 15, 30. The 30 will be returned as an answer here. This one. That is for the second method. Again, third one, object dot sum. But here 5.5, 10.5. 5.5 is a double value, which is decimal value. 10.5 is also decimal value. So here only 2 parameters. It will not call the integer thing. It will call only this one. This one. So it will add 5.5, 10.5, 16 will be your answer. That will be returned, and that will be displayed here. Answer will be displayed. So here you can see one output is 15, second output is 30, third output is 16.0, but these are decimal values. So like this you can apply n number of methods, but here you need to check that the method name should be same and the parameters are going to be varying. So if you can apply this concept, then that is been called as a method overloading. So I hope you understood this method overloading concept, and if you like this video, please share and subscribe. Thank you.